And then going back to a couple of points John rose about single parent households and lack of fathers, something like 75% of all male prisoners in this country come from fatherless homes. 75%. We're creating a conveyor belt of criminals. That doesn't mean I was raised in a single parent household. I didn't turn out to be a criminal. It's not guaranteed you will be a criminal. All I'm saying is, if you're raising children without their biological father, all you're doing is you're giving your children an extra handicap through life. You're making it harder for them. You're more likely to fail at education. You're more likely to fail in relationships. You're more likely to abandon children. You're more likely to be involved in crime. You're more likely to be involved in drugs and alcohol. Everything goes against you when you're not being raised with your biological father at home. We're damaging our own children, and that's what men and women, because this isn't just about the women, it's not just about the men. It takes two to make a baby. Some men leave and abandon women, but lots of time women kick men out and won't let them see the children. Both of those parents need to understand the only people you're hurting are your own children, your own biological children. And we need to start bringing back societal shame. We need to start shaming people to be better parents, because it's not good enough that the state steps in to be the father. Because believe me, I worked for a council for 10 years. The state does everything poorly. Why are we letting the state raise our children? Why are we letting strangers pay tax to pay for your children? Where's the personal responsibility? Where's the self-worth that you're a man, that you're going to pay for your own family and look after your own family? And then we're talking about the grooming gangs. John's perfectly right. Most of the victims of the grooming gangs, the girls, came from fatherless homes. Why did they come from fatherless homes? It's quite complicated, but let me give you a couple of easy points here. The first point is, those girls are looking for love. You know, they miss having a father. They miss that fatherly love. That's not sexual, but what do they know what fatherly love is? They've got a hole in their life. And when an older man shows them some attention and promises them things, it fills the hole left by their fathers. That's how they're groomed into that. Another point, what fathers do. Fathers teach girls the dangers of men. They teach girls how to spot a dangerous man, what's appropriate behavior, what isn't appropriate behavior, how to handle a man when you don't want attention from him, how to walk away. These are the things men teach their girls, and the girls don't get that now because there's no men in the home. And the final point is, a protector of a home is the husband, is the father. And everybody in that street, everybody in that community knows if you mess with that family, you risk violence, because there's a man who lives there. You don't know if that man's violent or not. You don't know. So therefore, you leave that family alone because there's potential for violence. When you know the natural protector of those children isn't at home, you know those children are easy meat. They have no protector. That's why they're targeted. And these are the things we need other people to understand. And that's how we need mothers and fathers to protect their children, to understand a father's needed as much as a mother's needed. It's not one or the other. You need both in the household, because they both have different jobs and they both bring different skills to the hard task of raising children.